all feeling fit and well to train with me. If you've got any niggles or anything going on with your bodies, I know most of your bodies, those of you that are here live, we will have the chat box up during the thing. I'll get that up so I don't miss anyone. If anyone has anything to declare or share with me during the session, I'll have that open and I'll try my best to keep tabs on it. Those of you that are watching on the repeat on YouTube, just make sure you're training to your ability. Make sure you've got space around you that you can't trip over or knock anything over. And we grab hold of our block, and we pop it between our thighs, and we bring our arms down by our sides. Lovely. So we start off with a little posture check and a little bit of breath work. So I always find the best way to do this is with my eyes closed, so I can really focus inwards on what I'm doing without any distractions. And for me, this will be the first time today, I've had a very busy day, that I'll be doing some mindful breathing. So I welcome you all to join me. If you haven't stopped all day or you've been on screens, computers, busy, whatever you do, let's all just take a moment to close our eyes and focus on our breath. So long, deep breath in through the nose and slow releasing breath out through the mouth. And I just want you to really try and lengthen your breath. See how long you can breathe in. See how long you can breathe out. And then draw your attention to your shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed. So as you breathe in, keep them down. Don't let them creep up. And as you breathe out, just let them slide down your back, almost like they're melting off your spine. And maybe you start to notice your hands being heavy down by the sides of your body. And maybe you breathe down to the soles of your feet, whether you're sitting or standing. Notice where the soles of your feet are. And then we breathe in to the top of our head, lifting and lengthening all the way up to the top of our head. So we grow tall through our body, and then we let it go down through the shoulders. So we should feel, whether we're standing or seated, really, really long through our bodies. And then let's open our eyes again. Lovely. Okay. Focusing on our neutral spine, so soften the knees and tilt the pelvis forwards and backwards. And again, if you're seated, you can do exactly the same exercise. Excuse me, just rocking the pelvis forwards and backwards and finding our neutral spine, lining the hips up with the sacrum. So imagine we've got a bowl of water there, keeping that level. Good. Hands on our belly, our big ball of sun. This is our powerhouse where everything is radiated from. We breathe into our hands, feel our chest expanding laterally, and breathe out, draw the belly to the spine. Breathe in, breathe out, belly to spine. Breathe in, release your pelvic floor. And as you breathe out, you're going to draw your pelvic floor in. As you breathe in, you're going to release it. And as you breathe out, you're going to engage it. Now, those of you that are unfamiliar with pelvic floor, you basically imagine you need to go to the toilet and you're stopping yourself from going. And then you release, but obviously not too much. So we are engaging and releasing, yeah? And we try and control that with the breath. These are your secret muscles, so I don't know if you're doing it, yeah? There's no movement of the body, it's all internal, yeah? So let's try and do it together. So we breathe in and we release the pelvic floor, and we breathe out and we engage it. Breathe in and release, breathe out and engage it. So we're going to try and add that to our breath work this evening. It's a little bit confusing, I know, but we'll try it anyway. All right, let's get some balance into our bodies. So we inhale, rock up to the toes, or rock forwards if you're seated, and exhale back to the heels. So you can modify this exercise whether you're seated or standing, but what we're trying to do is lift through the top of our heads. Those of you that are still focusing on your pelvic floor, we inhale, release, and we exhale, engage. We inhale, release, and we exhale, engage. So we inhale on the up, and we exhale on the back. So I'm really getting you to use your brains and your minds here. coordinating your mind and your body so you have real control over what's going on. And it's challenging, it's really challenging. All right, place the feet flat on the floor and keep that swaying going. Inhale forwards and exhale back. Keep lengthening through the body. If you're seated, you're still swaying, you're keeping the shoulders down, you're keeping your spine neutral. And then we find somewhere in the middle. We are no longer swaying and we are standing tall. Excellent. Let's get some movement into the body. Hands on the shoulders. We inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Nice. Excuse me. It's definitely got better than last week, I think. Let's see how we get on. I'm talking about my cough. Let's see how we get on in the later half of the session when I've been talking for half an hour. Let's circle forwards. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Extend the arms, extend the fingers. I want you to reach as wide as you can. Now, I know there's some people here today that have issues with their arms and their shoulders, whether it's an injury or something that you've always had. So what we're going to try and do is work to the weaker arm. So if one arm is bent and the other arm straightens, you try and keep both arms bent. And eventually we try and aim to get both arms straight, because what I don't want you to do is overcompensate with your other side, yeah? So if one arm can only move a little bit, the other arm only moves a little bit, yeah? All right, let's circle backwards. This is really intense on the shoulder and the back muscles. Inhale up and exhale down. Make sure you're keeping your rib cage down. This is making me sweat. I'm really circling our arms. All right, let's shake it out. Whew. Okay, chin to chest. Let's look down towards the floor. And just release the back of your neck. Feel that opening in the back of your neck. And what I want you to imagine is that ray of sunlight from your body shining out the back of your neck or warming it. A lovely warm stretch. Inhale, roll the neck up to look over your right shoulder. And exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up to look over the right shoulder. And exhale, roll down. Notice how your neck feels. If it's anything like mine, it's really stiff and sore today. I've been at my computer for far too long, so I needed this class tonight. I've been looking forward to it all day. I knew I'd get some movement in my body, but really I should have probably done a bit of movement at lunchtime. So notice maybe your neck feels super smooth. Hold it to one side and then tilt your head back. Feel a stretch through the side of the face, through the neck. Keep your spine neutral. Make sure you're not losing your posture. Roll the neck down and up the other side. Nice and slowly, nice and easy. Tilt the head back and feel that release, that stretch, that lengthening through the face, the jaw, the neck. And then roll the head down again. Inhale to look up to the ceiling. Release your jaw. Make a funny noise if you want to. Ay, 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 ay. And then chin to chest. Belly to spine. Soften your knees and roll down bone by bone. If you're seated, you can do these spine rolls in your chair. Fingers down towards the floor. Head heavy. Inhale, scoop the belly and roll up bone by bone. Head's the last thing to come up. Shoulders down. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Release your jaw. Funny noise if you want to. Ay, ay, ay. And chin to chest. Belly to spine. Soft knees. Down we go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Let's really open the spine. Let's really find that space there. Interlock the hands behind the head. Push your elbows back and really bend your knees. We inhale. Circle around to the left. Come all the way up to stand. So this exercise here, we come down to our right, is all about mobilizing the body nice and slowly. Noticing any niggles that we've got going on. Keep it going. I'm going to come and spot you guys. Excellent. Good, Stephanie. Big circles all the way down. Bend your knees. Nice, Cara. Good, Grant. Nice, Ruth. Really nice, slow pace, Ruth. I can see that you're really working with your body. If you can just push your elbows back a bit, and let's everyone hang down. I don't want you all to get too dizzy. If you are dizzy, come up to stand. If you're okay to hang down, then do. Interlock the hands behind the head again. Bend the knees, push the elbows back. Let's go round to the right this time, all the way up. So going the other way, down to the left. Big circles. Keep it going. Very nice. Push those elbows back. Very nice control, Jenny. Very good. All right. Let's release and hang down. So block between our thighs, relax and hang down again. If you're dizzy, come up. Let the head be floppy, let the shoulders be floppy. Soften the knees, scoop the belly, and up we go, bone by bone by bone. Head's the very last thing to come up. We inhale, take the arms up to the ceiling, holding onto your right wrist. We exhale, lean to one side. Inhale back to the center, switch sides. Take that lean. And we inhale, and we keep going. Imagining you're leaning between two panes of glass. Good. And then release the arms and we shake it out. Nice. Right, let me see what I've got in store for you lovely people this evening. It's the 30th. Oh, that's what I planned for you. Nice. Okay. Got my plan there for you guys. Okay, so lateral twists. I think we did these last week as well, but we're going to continue with them because they're really, really good. So you want to imagine we've got headlights on our hip bones, shining forwards. Hands behind the head, shoulders down. If we can't do this without rounding the spine or arching the back, just bring your arms down by your sides. So let's have a go. Shoulders down. We inhale, lock your hips forwards and exhale, twist round to the left, upper body only. And inhale back to the center. Exhale, round to the right, lock those hips forwards. Back to the center. Let's really, really try and anchor your hips. Feel, especially your obliques, the side of your abdominals really working. Shoulders down, eye gaze up. Keep it going. Very good. Okay. Release those arms. Shake them out. Take the arms as wide as you can, as straight as you can. Even if they're bent, that's absolutely fine. Shoulder blades. Try and get them to kiss behind your back. So we want to draw those shoulder blades together. We don't want them cross with each other. We want them down and together. That's it. Good. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale back to the center. So Cara, keep those hips facing forwards and get the arms as wide as you can. Wide as you can. So rather than bringing the arms back, you want to have the arms out to the side. That's it. And then keep your hips facing forward. So don't let those hips twist round. Keep them locked at the front. Imagine you've got cement from your waist down. Yeah, and the upper body's moving on its own. So it might mean that you twist a little bit less. Good. Shake it out. Very well done. Removing your block. And we're going to do our strength and balance exercises now. Last week, Jenny, you did a move, didn't you? Do you remember we were doing our spirals? And last week, you did one with one arm. And I was like, that looks really fun. Let's try it next week. Yes. I'll let you into a secret. I tried it with my other Pilates. I teach a lot of Pilates classes online for different people, and I tried it out with them and they loved it. So we've called it the Jenny. So we're going to have a go at it today. I thought you'd like that. All right. So we're going to start off two arms and then we'll go to one arm. So everybody's standing sideways, neutral spine, tilt the pelvis. Standing nice and tall. We're going to inhale. Take the right leg off and exhale. Both arms come forwards and the right leg goes back. And then we inhale, drive it through. We are going to do the one arm one in a minute. So if we all do two arms first. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale. exhale, drive it through. Inhale and exhale. Your job is to control the movement. If you're losing your balance, then you're doing too much. Let's switch sides, so let's switch legs, and then we'll do the one-arm one. So we're gonna stand on the right leg. This time we're gonna inhale, take the left leg back, arms come through, and then we exhale, drive it through, inhale, and exhale, inhale. And if you want, you can imagine you're on the ice, and you've got some nice speed, and we whoosh through, and we come back up. Maybe we're standing on an outside edge. Yeah, so we can all think about how this would translate onto the ice. Very nice. Okay, next up, one-legged ones. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to stand on our left leg. We're going to have opposite hand to opposite leg. So opposite hand to opposite leg, and then we're going to switch as we change through. So we're going to go here. We're going to switch as we go through to here, and then back up again. So we come through and up. So we start off with left hand and right leg up, and then we bring the right leg back, and the right arm comes forwards. Nice. So we're working a bit more on coordination, working across the body a bit more. This is more of a mental challenge. Nice. Well done, everyone. Do you want to switch sides and do the other leg? Let me just adjust this light. It's so bright. My eyes. So opposite leg now. So we stand on the right. Left leg's up. Right arm's up. We inhale through. And we exhale back up. Really extend the... Oof, I've lost my balance. Really extend the arms and the legs. Standing knee can be slightly bent. Excellent. Good, Cara. Well done, everyone. Shake it out. Thank you, Jenny, for that one-armed inspiration. I like how sometimes when things, you didn't mean to do something and then it ends up being the thing that you want to do. I love stuff like that. All trial and error. Okay, and I've got a new move from a Pilates class, so yay. Okay, let's do some jump prep, yeah? So we are going to do the loops, the loop jump prep. So we're going to stand on our right leg. Imagine we're taking a backward edge and we're going to take off for a loop, yeah? But we're not going to take off. We're just doing the prep for it. So right leg, left leg in front, left arm in front. We inhale, bend, and exhale, rise into the loop. Inhale, bend, or back spin. You can think of it as a back spin as well. You know, like you're going to spin round. Inhale, but we're not going to spin. We're just going to really work that standing leg. Inhale, bend, exhale, up. If you want to, take that quarter turn, but then back to where we were before. Exhale and inhale. So we inhale, bend, exhale, lift. Now, everyone stop a second. I'm going to give you a little top tip about what in the end got me to land my double axel, okay? And it is this, the pelvic floor. So we inhale, in the air, you draw your pelvic floor in, and then you exhale to complete the movement. But you exhale and you're drawing up through the body. Yes, so it doesn't have to be a double axel. It can be a single axel. It can be a salco. It can be a loop. The effort, the jump, is where I drew my pelvic floor in. That was the breath work I used. Inhale, exhale. So that strength, that power is all in the lift, all in the jump, all in the spin. Yeah? So have a go at thinking about your pelvic floor, your core, with this jump prep now. And whenever you're able to get on the ice, see if you can make that work. Yeah, I don't know who's on the ice, off the ice, in lockdowns here, whatever we are. I don't even know anything anymore. So I'm not going to presume that you're all on the ice at the moment, but maybe you are. So we're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, pelvic floor, Inhale. Good. Let's switch sides because I know that you're probably feeling a bit sore on that leg now. So standing on my left leg. We inhale, bend. We exhale, draw it in. Inhale, bend. Exhale, draw it in. Nice. And we can take that little quarter turn and then back. Let's have a look. Very nice, everybody. Very, very nice. Inhale and exhale. Pelvic floor as you exhale. Pelvic floor as you draw in. Shoulders down. Neutral spine. I promise you, next time you guys get on the ice and you try something that maybe you've been working on and you do this breath work and you do the core work and the pelvic floor in the air or in the spin, even if you're not jumping, if you do spins or whatever move it is you're working on, this will really, really help you. Because it really, really helped me. Okay. Let's stop doing that. Let's do our roll downs to planks. So if you all want to angle your monitors so that I can see you low down on your mats. And you can't see my head because I'm going to be mostly, you want to see me in the plank mostly. Like I want to see you in your planks, those of you that are live. Those of you that are not live, don't worry, but as long as you can still see me, that's fine. So, neutral spine, eye gaze up and forwards. We inhale, feet hip distance apart. If you're seated, neutral spine, you can do this exercise seated. And Grant and Lucy, obviously when you're planking, yeah, you're working against each other. You guys know the drill. Okay. Inhale, take the arms up, slide the shoulders down. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, scoop the belly. We're slowly going down, guys. Slowly, 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 slowly. Heavy head, heavy shoulders. Shake it out at the bottom. I'm going to have a little stretch because it feels like I should do it. So you guys can join me. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Maybe you can look under each armpit. That feels really nice. And then we inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. So if you're seated, you're going to push against your partner. If you're in plank on the floor, hands under the shoulders, bottom in line with the spine. Bring your knees down if you need to. You can also plank on your fists and you can plank on your forearms. In through the nose and out through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. We hold it here. If you need to rest, bring your knees down. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one. Push back into your triangle, bring your knees down, and then, my back's slipping, walk your hands back to your feet. Oh, that feels good to move today. Inhale, skip the belly, soften the knees, try not to knock over your birthday plant, and then, and then roll up bone by bone, head's the last thing to come up, shoulders down. Ah, that's nice. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, arms to your sides. I'm going to come and spot you guys now, chin to chest and rolling down bone by bone. Hold it at the bottom, guys. Hold it down here. Floppy head, floppy shoulders. Relax, relax, relax. Inhale, scoop the belly, and exhale, walk out walk out to your plank. Good. So we're going to push the floor away, or you're going to push your partner away. If you're seated, very nice planking, everybody. Very, very nice. Use the knees if you need to. Some of you already are, that's fine. Very good. Push back into your triangle, or bring the knees down. And walk the hands back to the feet, and then we all roll up bone by bone. Soft knees, heavy head, heavy shoulders. Let's go again. Inhale, arms up. Excuse me. Exhale, arms to your sides. Chin to chest, down you go. I want to do this with you, but I also want to watch you all, see your progress. Go on then, release, 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 and walk out to your plank. Very nice. Very good. Inhale, push back, and exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hold it, floppy, floppy, hold it. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Let's have a little stretch here. So you're going to straighten your left leg and hold on to it. You're going to inhale, take your left leg, arm up to the ceiling. So Grant, if you just want to take the left arm and twist it up to the ceiling. That's it, and then we release down. Straighten the right leg, hold on to it, twist up to the right arm to the ceiling this time. So everyone's going to twist our right arm up to the ceiling. And then let's release. And relax, flop, 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 flop. Are we up or down? I can't remember. We're going to roll up anyway. We're going to do one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest. Scoop the belly down you go. Last time. Good, let everything go. Really enjoy this release. And then inhale and exhale, walk out to your plank. Very nice. Pushing against Lucy, Grant, both hands, or one hand if you can. Good, take your time with it, well done. We could do some press ups. Actually, I was going to do some conditioning with you guys today. So why don't we all come onto our knees? Let's all come onto our knees. We're going to do some press ups, but we're going to do them on our knees because press ups are very, very intense. And I want to make sure that everybody's got the right technique because what I don't want anyone to do is hurt their backs. So you're all going to come from your plank position. Grant, I'll give you something that you're going to work on seated. So we're going to come to plank and you're all going to bring your knees down. Raise your toes and you're going to take your body weight over the front. I don't want you all coming down to the mat. I want you to go a tiny way. Can you see how I've just gone a tiny way? My back is completely straight. There's no movement through my back. All the movement is through my arms. So it might be that your arms need to work or you need to build some strength in your arms. So it might be that you're just tiny bends like this. It might be that you come all the way down. I'm not going to go any further than that today. So you're going to come into plank first and then you bring your knees down. From here you take a tiny micro bend, really small, and you just gauge it. You see how far you can go, but you need to keep your back straight. And the way back up is much harder. It's harder to push your body up than it is to lower it down because of that thing called gravity, right? So when we're pushing up, we're working against gravity. So we need to be careful that we don't go too low, that we can't push ourselves back up, especially without using the back. You can do this on your fists if you want to, if your wrists are feeling sore. It's a good idea to have someone in the room with you that can spot you, that can sort of check that out, yeah? Ruth, do you need me to give you something else? Yeah? So what I can give you, Ruth, is if you want, you can come to a forearm plank and take little rocks forwards and backwards. Do you think that would work for you? Do little rocks in that position? Alternatively, we can do, if that doesn't work for you, you can do a tabletop on all fours and just take a slight micro bend in the arms like that. So you're not putting so much weight forwards. So you can either do it in plank and rock, elbow rocks, or you can come into a tabletop and just take little micro bends in the elbows. But your weight is obviously back on your legs. So you're not putting too much weight into your arm. Right, guys, rest up a second. Have a little breather because you've been doing quite a lot. And then we're going to go for a second round, or maybe this is the third round for you guys. I'm not too sure. But we are going to go again because I want to watch you all this time and see how you get on. Also, I need to give my arms a breather. The next round, what I'd like you to focus on, what I'd like you to think about, those of you that are doing, well, actually, you're all going to be doing them, unless, Ruth, you're going to do the elbow rocks. I want you to imagine I've just put £50 notes underneath your armpits, okay? And your job is to keep that money there. So if you're pressing the floor or pressing your partner, with your elbows out, so like this, you're losing that money. But I want you to think about doing it like this. Yeah? So your arms are coming. In fact, let's all do it together. If you all bring your arms out in front, we'll do an exercise where we're not doing press-ups. That's it. And then you draw your elbows towards your body. So feel your elbows brush past your body and then extend them back out again. So we inhale and we exhale. And what I want you to think about is that money underneath your armpits. You're keeping it there. It's not going. But if you take your elbows out to the side, you're going to lose that money. So the idea behind this, it's going to feel harder because you're working all of the back of the arms and the back muscles, yeah, by doing this. So let's have another go. Everyone come into plank, bring your knees down. If you need to do it in tabletop, so obviously plank, knees down is a bit further forward, it's a bit more challenging. You can also do it in tabletop, so you've got more weight on your legs, depending on how your arms, wrists, hands feel. But everybody is going to draw the elbows towards the body, yeah? And if you're seated, you're doing partner work, yeah, exactly the same thing, pushing against each other. Good. Very nice, everybody. It's a very intense one, I know. Okay, let's rest in child's pose. So, on your knees, arms around the sides of the body, rest the head. Grant, if you want to, just relax the body forwards. Or if you want, you can also take your arms behind your head and maybe Lucy can stretch your arms out for you if you want to, or you can relax forwards, Grant. It's up to you what you prefer to do. So if we're in child's pose, I want you to breathe, open your knees as wide as possible. Relax the arms down to your mat. And breathe into your rib cage. Feel your rib cage expanding and opening. Imagine your rib cage is smiling at you as you inhale. And as you exhale, it's giving you a deep sigh. Inhale, the rib cage is opening. You feel it when you breathe. And exhale, it's sighing. Inhale, it's smiling. And exhale, it's sighing. And then let's come up to, yes, this is fun. We're going to do some swimming. We're going to prep for some swimming. So, you're all going to be on your bellies. Ron, you can do this on your back, actually. So you're going to do this reclining in your chair, and anyone else watching on the YouTube that's seated, you can do this reclining. If you're not in a chair, you can do this on your front. So the first thing we're going to do before we get on our bellies is I want to show you a little prep bit first of all. So Grant, you're also going to do this. So we're going to make a diamond with our hands. That's it, a diamond. And we're going to put it on our head like that. Now you think I'm winding you all up, don't you? Because we all look really funny and silly. And maybe I am, but no, I'm not. This is what we're going to be doing when we're on the floor, face down. Yeah, so if you are lying face down, or you're going to lie face down, you're going to rest your head in that diamond. You're going to rest your forehead in that diamond. And there's a lot of, there's not very much movement with this exercise, guys, but a lot of prep work. So we're going to come onto our bellies. And you're going to rest your head in your diamond. You might want to watch me first of all, although there's not much to see because it's all going to be in the belly and the pelvic floor. So what we've been working on earlier on today. So I'm just going to turn my head to the side so you can hear me. You're going to inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to engage your belly button. So you're going to draw your belly button off the floor, and then you're going to inhale, release it back down. So Grant, because you're lying this way, you're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to draw your belly button into the back of your chair. That's what you're going to think about doing. And then you're going to inhale, release it. Exhale, draw your belly button into the back of your chair. Yeah? So if we all lie on our fronts, place your head in your diamond, elbows out to the side. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, pelvic floor, and draw the belly button off the floor. Inhale, release it. Don't worry if your belly button doesn't come off the floor, obviously, but that's what you're thinking about doing. You're going to exhale, engage your belly, and then inhale, release it. Now, the next bit that's going to happen is you're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to draw the belly in, and you're going to keep looking at the floor, but you're going to lift the upper back off, and then you're going to lower it down as you inhale. You're going to exhale, draw the belly in and lift the head and shoulders off. But what we want to try and do is keep looking at the floor. I don't want anyone's head going up like this. Yeah? So we're going to exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. If you can, you're going to bring your hands by your head, and you're going to take a little sit up and then back down. So you're doing the opposite. You're coming up the other way. Yeah? All right, let's have a look at you all, guys. Everyone come onto your bellies. That's it. You're extending through. Good. Very good. One other thing that you guys can do, if you want to, this is just wait in a second. I just want to explain something. This is a really difficult exercise to do, and some of you might not even be able to lift your back off the floor. My mum, who's been doing Pilates probably as long as I have, so a really long time, she still can't get her back off the floor. Just the way that her back is, it's like hardly any movement. She finds it really difficult to do it. There's another way that you can do it if you want to feel that you're doing some movement, even if you're not lifting very much. And that's just drawing the arms down by the sides of the body and bringing them back up. So Ruth, you might want to have a go at this, because I don't want you to put too much strain in the upper part of your back and your shoulders. So as you're lying flat, you can just trace the arms along the floor and then bring them back up again. Yeah, so you exhale, draw them down, and you inhale, lower. Everybody else, if you want to have a go at that, you can lift the body off and draw the arms down the side. So you're kind of doing like a breaststroke, and then you bring the arms out in front. We exhale and we inhale. Exhale and inhale. Yeah, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. And it's all in the belly. All in the belly. That's it. Good. All right, next we're going to work on the legs. So feel free to turn your head to the side for this bit. So as you can imagine, so the upper body stays down now. You inhale to prepare, and you exhale, extend your legs and lower them. That's it. We extend and lower. But what I don't want to happen is your lower back bending. So as your legs come up, I don't want you to feel your belly pressed into the floor. As your legs come up, I want you to think about drawing the belly off as well. So imagine someone's got your feet and they're pulling them away, pulling through your stomach, pulling through your legs. So you're lengthening. You're not just banana backing and lifting your legs. You're thinking length and lift. Length and lift. And the belly comes off. Well, it doesn't come off, but you're trying to get the belly off. Yeah? Grant, you're going to do the same thing, but with your legs this time. So maybe you want to do one leg at a time. Maybe you don't. In fact, I think you probably should. So you're going to take your legs one at a time and the other one at a time. If you're able to, excuse me, you can try both legs. Likewise for you guys, if you want to do one leg at a time, you can. Now, if you're finding that you want to put the two together, then we come into our diamond, legs open slightly. We inhale, prepare, and we exhale. You can bring the arms down the body, and you inhale, bring them back down. Exhale, slide, legs and arms come off. Inhale, lower. You can do this with your hand under your head still. Yeah? Or you can bring the arms and do the breaststroke. Exhale and inhale. Don't know if we've done this one before, you know, guys. I think this might be a new one. Good, let me see you all if I can, just about. Well done. Okay, they've gone. All right, let's continue. It's like, shh, don't anyone move. They won't hear us if we're quiet. Okay. We've got about 15 minutes left. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's come up to a seated position. Grab your block. Okay. We're going to do leg lifts. Your favourites. So, you'll need the block if you can't quite... Yeah, I know, you're probably very comfortable in that position, aren't you? But you need to come out of that position. Come sit, yeah, it's nice lying on our bellies. But we're going to come up to a seated position now. So try and get an L shape with your body. If you're unable to get that L shape, if you're feeling a bit slouched or your knees or your hamstrings are tight and you can't quite straighten your legs, slip the block underneath your bottom. And that will help you straighten your body up into an L-shaped position. Yeah? So, the block's there if you need it. Hands in front, point your toes, lifting through the crown of the head. We're going to inhale to prepare. You're going to exhale, lift the right leg, and inhale, lower it. Turn the toes out if you can. Turn the thighs outwards. Fingers to the floor. Exhale and inhale. Extend those legs. And try not to move the body. Yeah, we want to keep that body as straight as possible. Excellent. Let's try the other side, guys. So lifting nice and tall, using your hands. Exhale and inhale. Good. Keep it going. Turn those knees out. So we're using the inner thighs. Exhale and inhale. Really nice, everyone. Good, Ruth. Yeah, so we tend to have one side that's stronger or more flexible than the other. And we normally find out halfway through. All right, we're going to do both legs together. So hands to the floor, point your toes. Don't worry if they don't lift, you're just going to extend. Yeah, so see, I'm just extending, I'm not lifting, just extending. But maybe you can press your hands down and you can take the legs up, shoulders down. Inhale, and as you exhale, see if you can get those legs up. All right, bring the soles of your feet together, guys. Lovely, and just relax forwards, relax the head. That's it. So Grant, I just want you to relax your body down as far as it will go. And even if you just bring your hands forwards, Grant, so if you bring your hands into your lap, that will help weigh your body down. Yeah, so everyone can do that. Everyone just bring your hands to the floor or to your feet or to your lap. And as you breathe in, I want you to focus on where your body feels tight. And as you breathe out, I want you to just try and release and relax into that spot. So breathe in to where it feels tight. Breathe out, release and relax. And then we're going to take our right hand on our left knee and just look over the left shoulder, take a little twist. And then switch sides. Left hand on right knee, and then look over the right shoulder, little twist. And then we're going to come back to face the front. Good. Onto all fours. Tuck your toes underneath. And just push back onto your heels, and we take a little rock forwards and backwards. So Grant, just relax the head and just rock the body forwards and backwards. If you guys want to have your feet a little bit wider, Grant, take your feet wider as well, and that can help. If everyone wants to do that, if everyone takes their feet slightly wider than their hips, and then you're working to get your belly on your thighs and relaxing your head. And just rocking through, forwards and backwards. And a little ball. Relax the head. And then we bring our heels down, our hips up. So we're in a forward fold. Hold the elbows in the hands, and we relax the head forwards. Bend your knees. And again, put your belly on your thighs. So you've created a little chair for yourself. And this is a nice inversion. So anything where our bottom is above our head. Helping with circulation, helping with stress relief. So many lovely benefits of being upside down. Letting gravity do its thing. You should feel a release through your shoulders and through your back. And then we relax the arms. And we slowly roll up bone by bone. Your head should be the very last thing to come up. Let the shoulders relax down. There we go. Standing nice and tall or sitting nice and tall. We inhale, take the arms up, big circle up to the ceiling. Exhale down to the side. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale down to the side. Really big breaths now. I want you to be able to, I can't hear you, but I want you to be able to hear yourself. Breathe in. And then big breath out. Good. Really filling those lungs there. And breathing out. Last one. Take the hands above your head. Let the palms of your hands meet. Looking forwards, close your eyes. And slowly bring your hands down. Past your face. Imagine your head's floating higher and higher up into the sky. Bring your hands down to your chest. Bring them down past your stomach, and then bring them down to your sides. Relax the shoulders down. Palms of your hands facing forwards. And let's just connect back with our breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Releasing any tension. So release any tension you're holding onto in your bottom, in your thighs, in your belly. And just take these last few moments just to check in with your body. And just notice how your body feels. What words can you use in your mind to describe how your body feels? Maybe you want to say them out loud. That's fine too. Give yourselves a big smile and a round of applause. Excellent work. Let's all come together, guys. Those of you that are on the watching on YouTube, mwah, lots of love, good work. Well done, everybody.